So here's how we got to where we are now. The two fastest drivers from qualifying, they advanced straight through to the final. And that was Patrick Sandell and Kevin Hansen. Then the remaining 8 drivers went through to the Challenger races. The winners of both of those went through, Travis Pastrana and Timmy Hansen. And then the last chance qualifier saw Ken Block and Tanner Faust advance through to the final race.
This is an impressive grid, but I have to go with Patrick Sandell and that Subaru. They've poured everything that they've taken from their stage rally setup, which is all dirt, to a course here that's pretty much all dirt. Second to that, my number's on the Hansen boys.
We are very good at driving together. Although both of us want to win, we are also driving as a team. So it's not like there are team orders that we let one pass. We just drive together for the team and the both of us to have the best result. So it is going to be a big advantage to be there with him and drive together, race together, and try to grab that win, one of us.
Kevin Hansen will be starting second on the grid directly in front of his brother Timmy Hansen, but there's been a few more course changes before the start of this final. Nikki.
Hey guys, yeah, just to give you a little bit of an update. Now, we have seen quite a few punches over the course of the event. Well, the race officials have in fact removed the metal ramp at turn 1 that we believed to be causing those problems. Great for the drivers and also great for us because we expect to see plenty of action in that first corner.
The first corner then is going to be all important in this final. 6 laps for this final run. You have to take the Joker lap once and you have to take the tabletop once. And it's Patrick Sandell on pole position for Sweden. His compatriot Kevin Hansen alongside him on the front row. Travis Pastrana is in third. Hansen, Block and Faust round out what is a pretty impressive grid here, Reese.
It really is. Front of the grid is where you really want to be, but as we saw in that LCQ, Ken came from nowhere. Let's see if he can do it again.
So the final of the Nitro Rallycross is about to begin. Away they go. Really good start from Kevin Hansen. He moves into the lead. His brother Timmy looks to have dropped back at the start. Sandell slots into second place. Bit of a nudge. Hansen almost sent spinning around. We've got 3 cars going for the tabletop on this first lap. Ken Block kicking up all sorts of debris into the air as they are going to go 3 under, 3 over here at the first jump. Spectacular stuff and a frantic start.
Oh, everyone's pushing and fighting big time there into that first corner. A little bit of a brake check, a bump wide by Sandell on Hansen. Now they're starting to clean themselves up, get sorted, get organized. Let's put some race strategy into play, boys.
So Kevin Hansen out in front. Then it is Sandell in second place. Travis Pastrana is in third in the other Subaru. And then it's the 3 behind that have taken the tabletop on this first lap of 6, winding their way through the left-hander over this little off-camber corner and then the jump that takes them out over the start-finish straight again. Ken Block's got a bit of damage on his right front. He's running in 4th at the moment, but Kevin Hansen's got a pretty reasonable lead actually as he comes into the first corner. Sandell is not too close to him, and this is the first race for these top 2 all day.
Yeah, they've really got themselves in a great position right now, and you can see on that first lap everyone's just trying to figure out the track. You can see there's corners there that they've put water down. The track's a little slipperier than what they've experienced before, so they're just trying to come to grips, get a good balance and get a good position.
So Pastrana takes the tabletop. It looks as though Timmy Hansen is taking the Joker lap, so he's the first driver to take the Joker lap as they come through that big banked right-hander. There is Ken Block in front of Travis Pastrana. But the 2 leaders, Hansen and Sandell, looking fairly comfortable at the moment. Not under a huge amount of pressure, but they've still got to take their Joker lap. And can last year's champion Timmy Hansen, now he's taken the Joker lap and in a bit of clear air, start to pull back in.
It's impressive to see that Peugeot work. He's just full song on the rev limiter, banging gears, flick of the handbrake, so aggressive. This is true rallycross style, and you're seeing it here in the US against the US guys that are usually a little bit more cleaner, a little bit more tidier because of all those pavement courses that you're used to. But Hansen putting on a clinic right now.
Very impressive stuff from Kevin Hansen. Still second place for Sandell as they come over the huge drop jump once more. No one taking the Joker lap this time around. I think Tanner Faust might have just taken it as they come through the banked right-hander and then swing left again. Yes, there is Tanner Faust in the VW, emerging back onto the course, having taken his Joker lap. But Kevin Hansen is driving a flawless race, but can he continue to hold off Patrick Sandell and the rest of the pack to be crowned the 2019 Nitro Rallycross champion? The final laps when we return. You're watching the Red Bull Signature Series. Welcome back to the Red Bull Signature Series, and Ken Block has got a front right puncture. His tyre is almost completely off the rim in the final of the Nitro World Rallycross, and I don't think he's going to be on the podium here, Reese.
No, that's a shame. Obviously, one of those ruts there is taking that tyre off the bead, and that's one of the challenges you're seeing here on this course. Again, with the course rutting up, you've got to work with your pit. You've got to choose that tyre pressure that is right to not give up grip, but stay on the rim.
Patrick Sandell from second place flashes underneath the tunnel. He's taking his Joker lap. Race leader Kevin Hansen is yet to take his. And all of this means Timmy Hansen has only got up into 5th place, so last year's winner is running in 5th spot at the moment. His brother Kevin out in front. We are on lap 4 of 6, so Kevin still has 2 more chances to take it. This is Ken Block. I don't think he's, well, he'll probably keep going to the end of the race, but to no real avail. Huge slide from Kevin Hansen. He gets so sideways at all these corners, doesn't he?
It's such a different style in Europe, and it's exactly what he's brought to here. You know, for the most part, the US races, again, have such a higher percentage of pavement. You need to set the vehicle up on sway bars, on differential settings, on spring rates, and you need to drive to complement that tire. In Europe, this course is just like the European courses. Aggressive, sideways, lots of RPM, banging gears, and having fun.
So here comes Kevin Hansen. He takes the tabletop then, so just the Joker for him to do on the final run through, and he's going to be very, very close to Patrick Sandell in second place when he does take it on the final lap. Travis Pastrana is by himself in 3rd place. He actually has got to still take the Joker as well, so that could promote Timmy Hansen into the top 3. Really impressive performance from the 2 brothers, whose father Kenneth Hansen was a rallycross legend in the 1980s and 90s. 14 championship wins for their father, and Kevin Hansen is looking to carry on that lineage. There's Patrick Sandell in 2nd place then. It's all coming down to this final Joker. Across the lap comes Kevin Hansen to start the final tour. What advantage does he have over Sandell? It's 3.86 seconds, and it's about 4 seconds for the Joker lap.
Yeah, it's going to go half a second either way here. I think Sandell still has a fighting chance, but Hansen is driving so clean, so aggressive right now. He's in control. I think he might just squeak it out.
So here comes Sandell over the tabletop. He'll swing it to the left, and the 2 will emerge back onto the track, right together, and Hansen's in front. Kevin Hansen holds on to the lead, but he gets it super sideways. How aggressive is Sandell going to be through these final couple of corners? Takes huge speed into that left-hander. Now the final couple of jumps, nosedives into the dirt. There's one more overtaking spot, really, and it's coming into this left-hander, just over the crest, swinging it through the right, then into the left. Sandell is hanging it out to dry. Kevin Hansen goes defensive. Sandell gets on the power. Hansen with the back end all out, but I think he's going to do enough to come through the final corner and win the 2019 Nitro Rallycross Championship. What a race from Kevin Hansen. 2nd across the line for Patrick Sandell, but Kevin is happy with that one.
Oh, from the start to the finish, what an impressive drive all the way through, and Sandell throwing some victory donuts. He didn't get the final or the win. He didn't get number 1, but he's throwing some victory donuts anyway.
He's enjoyed himself out there, hasn't he, Patrick Sandell? Absolutely shredding those tyres, and this is a fantastic demonstration of the car control that we see out on circuit. But Kevin Hansen on top in the Nitro Rallycross Championship. Here's a look at the replay. This is how close they were right at the end.
Impressive, and that's going to be a great result for the Hansen family. Everyone involved, from his father to his mother and his brother being on course as well. Impressive effort all round.
So a Swedish 1, 2, 3, Kevin Hansen, Patrick Sandell and Timmy Hansen on the podium. Tanner Faust, Travis Pastrana and Ken Block missing out. Pastrana dropped down a couple of places actually in the final few laps. But what celebrations here for our top 3, Reese?
Yeah, amazing. You know, just to see these guys come over here and just dominate all weekend long and really kind of put it to the American drivers. It's skill, it's commitment, and it's amazing teamwork.
Timmy took the win last year, but it's his younger brother Kevin who is with